Today I am visiting a sacred grove in Kodagu called a Devarakadu, a forest that local communities have protected for generations because they believe it belongs to the gods. As I traveled through the winding roads of Kodagu, surrounded by greenery on all sides, I felt myself slowing down. Bird calls, rustling leaves, and forest sounds slowly took over. Devarakadu means forest of the gods, where even touching a tree is considered disrespectful. These are ancient forest patches traditionally protected by local communities because they are believed to be the dwelling places of deities and guardian spirits. What fascinates me about places like this is that spirituality and nature are not separate here. The forest itself is considered sacred. The trees are sacred, even the silence is sacred, and perhaps that is why these places survived for so long. For centuries, people protected these groves not because of rules or law, but out of reverence. Some of these trees may have stood here for hundreds of years, silently witnessing generations of rituals, prayers, and traditions. As I walked deeper inside, I noticed how different this felt from many mainstream temples, quieter, more raw, and more ancient. This sacred grove is associated with Kaadu Ayyappa and Subramanya, deities deeply connected with forest, protection, and tradition. What I found particularly fascinating is that the Ayyappa worship in Kodagu carries a different local character from the Ayyappa most people immediately associate with Shabarimala. Alongside him stands his brother Subramanya. Kodagu and many parts of South India may have a deep connection with megalithic traditions. One of the most intriguing aspects of this grove is the presence of these towering stone deities worshipped as Ayyappa and Subramanya. Standing roughly 2 to 3 meters tall, these monolithic stone forms immediately command attention. No elaborate carvings, no ornate decorations. Some of these megalithic traditions are believed to date back to around 1000 BCE and beyond. It made me wonder how many layers of history, memory, and traditions are still preserved in places like these. People protected them not because of policies, but they believed they were sacred. And perhaps that belief achieved something remarkable. I came here to explore a sacred place, but somewhere along the way, I also felt calmer within myself.